Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball, so I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me, so I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Welcome inside the Sport One Parkview Ice House. We have game 2 of week number 2 here, whereas the Leo Lions and the Carroll Chargers getting things set as we are in warm-ups. Got a usual Joe Hacker with me on color, and joining us this week for a third color and second color and camera is Hunter Sosenheimer.
Heck yeah, man. Hunter, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Happy to have you with us. Should be a good one here tonight, yeah?
Excited for it. Should be an outstanding contest here.
Yeah, we'll see. These are our preseason number 1 and number 2, so we'll see, man. We've got good hopes for this one. The first game delivered some late drama. Hopefully we get something similar here in the second one.
Yep, first game was Homestead and the Vipers. Homestead led 4-1, and going into the final few minutes of the third, the Vipers responded with 2 power play goals and had an opportunity with an offensive zone face-off with about 20 seconds to go. Empty net and everything. Homestead won the face-off and tied it up on the boards to run out the clock.
Yeah, good stuff there. I mean, the Vipers, really controlled the first period, but just weren't able to really score the goals. Homestead controlled the second period, and yeah, I mean, kind of just ended up as a close game from there with those late goals from the Vipers. And yeah, so these two teams coming into it, the unbeatens so far, both 1-0, our first Memorial Cup final rematch of the season. You have to know that the Chargers are going to be all charged up for this one and ready to get some revenge here, yeah?
Take a look back at last week. Homestead and Leo played the early game. 4-2 was the final. Leo over Homestead. Carroll 6, the Vipers 1. Take a look at next week. November the 1st, as we transition into the new month. It is Carroll and Homestead at 7, Vipers and Leo at 9. Veterans Night is the following week, November the 8th. And the Summit City Classic is here, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I just realized Veterans Night is going to be the same night as we got the Midwest Showcase for the USPHL.
Wow. You're going to be quite the busy man that week.
Yeah. So, a lot of hockey next week. That's beside the point, and that's the space.
Is Veterans Night really already next week?
No,
wow.
2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks. I was going to say,
November the 8th.
wow.
But either way, we got about 1:34 left here before we get things going. So we'll take a quick break and listen to a very delicious advertisement from Tim Hortons.
Waffle breakfast sandwiches are dropping at Tim's. Our sweet, fluffy maple waffles, packed with a fresh cracked egg, savory sausage, or sizzling bacon, and melty, gooey cheese. The Maple Waffle Breakfast Sandwich, made to make your day. It's time for Tim's.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, as we have about 30 seconds to go in warm-ups. So we talked about it. Carroll Leo, our preseason number 1, number 2 after week 1, number 1, number 2. And we'll see how things go. Probably could see Baumert in there for Leo tonight.
Yeah, I've gotten alerted that it's going to be Leo number 30, which is Andrew Baumer, and Carroll number 1, so Van Antwerp. So as expected.
Yep. Yeah, expected.
Yeah, we'll see. I would honestly, though, I would expect them to put Mulholland in next week against the Vipers. I would think that's probably going to be their spot to give Baumert a week off if they desire to do that at this point.
Well, 15 on the board. We'll get the anthem here in a brief second. We'll take a look at the scoring leaders real quick. And a lot of 1s and 2s. It's a 3-way tie for first place, as we talked about it. Highlights from last week, 2 points each, 1 goal, 1 assist each. Colton Calhoun, Tyson Feinfrock, and Dylan Carteau.
Yeah, I mean, it's so early on, it's tough to really say anything. I think the only thing that really stands out is, I believe, Mr. Braun only has the 1 point, which is kind of stunning considering last year, I mean, we were waiting to see when there was going to finally be a Carroll goal that he did not factor in on. And so that has not been the case this season. Just 1 point in their 6 goals that they scored last week. Of course, that does not help when you are sitting in the penalty box for 12-plus minutes, as he and Carter Ganau both did last week.
Well, we'll take a quick break here for the anthem, and we'll be back with Puck Drop.
For the playing of our national anthem.
All right, as we get set to go here, 15 on the board. We get set for opening puck drop here. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports, that is 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for all high school sports live streams. As I believe we were talking during the break between games, basketball starting up here in about a week or two, we think.
Yeah, Hunter, that's kind of your territory, man. I'll let you answer that one.
Yeah, girls basketball kicking off next week, getting into the end of the high school football season. Some sectional coverage this week for some sectional semifinals. As mentioned, you can find all of our postseason broadcasts on IHSAATV.org or the IHSA TV app. We do not stream postseason games on YouTube.
Very important distinction.
Very.
All right, so we got the okay to go here, and we have the face-off won by the Chargers. Inside the zone, Murphy sends it around to Hendricks. Leo picks it up. They come down the ice with speed. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz into the zone. Little toe drag there, trying to go around Baldwin. Here's Ganau. Clears out the center ice. Hendricks with it. Hendricks throws it in the zone, and it rolls on net. Baldwin picks it up. Around the wall, over to the near side. Held in by the Lions. Hendricks towards the net. Saved there. Here's Calhoun. Centers it. Hendricks spin around. Shot. Saved there. All right, by the pad of Van Antwerp.
Yeah, good spin around try there from Hendricks, and Van Antwerp able to be ready for that one and get some of the pillow on it.
This one flipped out to center. Knocked down by Amick. Gathered in now. Here come the Lions once again. Into the zone. There's a shot. Save made. Rebound hopped right out for Murphy, but Van Antwerp's able to pull it back in.
Yeah, Braun with the flyby there, looking to poke that one away and send himself up ice on his own lonesome, but not meant to be on that occasion. It'll be a offensive zone draw here for the Lions, and a good start for them in the first 63 seconds.
There's a turnover. Calhoun with the chance. That one is blocked. Oh, Braun picks it up now for Carroll. Braun racing up the ice. He's over to the far side. Toe drag around. Braun with a backhand save made there by Baumert.
Yeah, Braun, when he gets an open ice like that, we know what he can do.
Now here's Leo the other way. It is Haynes with a shot that missed it short side. Calhoun back down low for Haynes. Tied up there along the far corner. And it is gathered up by White. Just to Shearer. Poke checked away by Lips. And that one is offside.
Yeah, so Leo just continuing to have the good start here, really starting to pepper Van Antwerp, make sure he feels the puck early, put the pressure on. And Carroll going to have to respond here with this new unit they got out there. This is going to be their third unit on the forward side of things and looking to build some momentum going back in their fashion. That's not going to help, though.
There's a shot. That's just wide. Maybe saved by Van Antwerp. Wolf sends it inside of the Leo zone. Around to the near side. There's a hit along the wall. Kept in by Carteau with a shot. Save made by Balmer. Lon sends it down low. Played now by Murphy. Wolf fans on the pass. As this loose far side corner picked up now Murphy. Murphy leads the rush here for the Lions. Into the zone. Shot poked away there by Fiedler. Lips holds it in. Shoots it off the wall. Picked up now by Lalonde to Patrick Lalonde. That one up into the air off the shin guard, and it is off the shin again. Here's Overbay. Overbay with a shot. Blocker save made. Here's a rebound for Pedersen, and that one is a windmill glove there by Palmer.
Yeah, and Palmer really just taking away any opportunity there for the Chargers as he just comes way out of his net, does such a great job of challenging that shot and cutting down the angle. Really no open room there for Pedersen to get it through, and Palmer with the little flourish there at the end.
Face off control by Carroll. They get it down low. Schwartz with it. And stopping behind the net, around over the far near side is Hendricks. Up to Austin. Lost it as it is knocked down by Braun. Braun in, takes a hop off his stick. Up in the air, glove down by Hendricks. Feeds it back for Knoblau. Over the near side, now back to Knoblau. Feeds up for Schwartz. Schwartz looking to Hendricks near side, into the zone, onside play. Fed to the slot, here is a chance. Austin, good defensive play there by Phillips to break it up.
Yeah, really good job tying up the stick there, not letting the shot get off.
Far side we go. Loose puck gathered up now by the Chargers. Overbay with it. 2-on-1 here. Overbay, a little sauce to Braun, but it's above his stick. Braun with it. Goes over to the far side. There's a drive, and it's wide from
Klein.
Line. Kraus with it. Kraus goes into the zone. Circles back to Canal, now back to Kraus. Shot towards the net, save made. Rebound, and play whistled down as the net is off.
Yeah, it must be. It doesn't look like it was off by very much, but Eckerite right on it down there and takes care of business as Carroll is looking to kind of get things going a little bit offensively. Still really yet to engage that offense.
So face off far side in the Leo defensive zone. Face off controlled by Calhoun. Won it back, taken away by Ganal. Centers to Cup, and it's through his skate and wide. This one goes inside the zone. Baldwin tied up. Around over to the far corner now. Tied up, trying to work it free. Ganal, Kraus, and Klein. Out to the point. There's a shot by Reese, tipped in front, and it's blocked. There's a chance, and another save loose behind him. Taking forward, and that one is broken up as the net comes off.
It's about as close as they come, fellas. That one was right on the line. Great stuff from Carroll, though. Able to swarm that one and get it cleared out. Knock the net off in the process, which will keep the face-off in their own zone. But they keep the puck out, which is the key here.
Face off far side. Net is put back on now. Taken there by the Chargers. White with it. Sends it down the ice. As Amick and Shearer give chase. Amick gets there first. Amick almost turned it over and is poked out by Leo. Here's Lips into the zone. Shot towards the net, in and out of the pads, but it is taken in by Van Antwerp.
Lips kind of running that one a little close to Van Antwerp there. Surprised that didn't draw more of a reaction from Carroll as he kind of got right in front of Van Antwerp there. A little minor snow shower.
Face off near side, tied up. Trying to work it free is Meyer. Shearer's with it. Try to get it to Braun. This one goes down, and it will be an icing.
I feel like we're in the situation we were early in the first period in our first contest where Leo is controlling majority of the possession. Carroll's just trying to find ways to get it out, and you see it there. Results into an icing. We'll see if this keeps up or if Carroll has a response.
It's a great point, Hunter. Great stuff. It was eventually, though, Homestead who took all the punches and delivered the big one and got the first couple of goals. We'll see if Carroll can do something similar here and, break the ice.
Behind the net, Shearer picks it up. As it's to the far corner, Braun plays it. Braun centers it right to the slot for White, and it is too hard in and out of his stick.
Nice keep in there.
White behind the net. Takes a look. Backhands to Braun, knocked away. Braun's wincing a little bit there.
Yeah, it looks like that right shoulder is providing a little discomfort.
Here's Carteau. Into the zone. Takes a look there. Stops at the hash marks. He's met there by the Lions defense. It's loose at the side of the net. Poked free now to the corner. Here's Carroll with a chance. Downs in front. Save made. Picked up now by Murphy. Goes off the wall and clears it to center. Back to center we go. Murphy with it. Taking a look there as he's pressured by Wolf and clears it out. Phillips with it. Missed the pass, and it'll be an icing.
A lot of icing going on here early from Carroll.
So face off far side. Tie up. Somewhere in there. And it is worked free by Carroll. This one sent inside the zone. Takes a hop over the glove of Baumert. Near side corner, it's worked free. It is played now by Schwartz. Reverses off the wall for Amick. Off the glass, Schwartz gets it back. Bad bounce off the wall. Carroll keeps it in. Austin with a little spin move there. Reverses. Looks like Murphy plays it now for Leo. He sends it back to Amick. It's held in again by Phillips. You got to move that camera much right now, do you, Hunter?
No, not at all.
Behind the net. Schwartz with it, sends it around the wall, and this one's down the ice.
He jakes
taking
it
a
for
turn,
him.
and it will be an icing.
It seems like the physicality is a lot less than the last game from what I'm noticing here thus far.
Yeah, it really got going between those two teams, especially late in the game.
So we'll see if it picks up here.
Yeah, Carroll, not an overly physical team. They're more of a speed and transition skill team compared to pretty much, honestly, every other team in the league.
Here's a shot that's blocked off the faceoff. Out to the point for Baldwin with a wrist shot, gloved down by Baumert.
Yeah, not too some good heat on that one too, coming from the point from the junior Baldwin, meaning the younger one, not necessarily a junior in class. But Baumert gets the glove above the head and is able to snag that one for the whistle here.
This one's won by Carroll once again. Over to the far corner. Genau off the wall for Kraus. Taken away by Leo. Bumped off the play. Here's a chance. Backhand save made by Baumert.
Tremendous.
Tie up there. Kraus with it. Turns it over. It is controlled now by Genau. Out to Baldwin. Back to Genau. Pushed off the play. Here's a chance now. Kraus circles back. Off the side of the net. Baldwin holds the line. Fakes a shot, go down low. Kraus spin around, try blocked. And that one's worked out of the zone. Klein with it. Tipped inside the zone. Kraus gives chase. Kraus lost it in the corner. As it is played now by Genau along the half wall. Tied up, worked free by Leo. Oh, stolen by Genau. Genau trying to get it. There's a backhand try, and he hits the safety netting.
So things have flipped here. Carroll now controlling possession on this end. Leo just trying to get it out and find something to roll with, but Carroll doing a great job offensively.
Yeah, much better the last 5 minutes, Hunter. You're right. They might have just thought the game started at 9:20. Had to wake up a little bit. It is late. It is late. I'll admit. It's a school night, too.
Face off won by Leo.
It's got to be the tough part about high school hockey is the late games.
Man, when
nights.
I played, I thought 8:40 was already late enough. Now we're playing at 9, so.
Oh, Baumert goes down. He gives a whack to Shearer. Here comes Murphy. Murphy racing down the ice. Backhands into the zone. Got 3 Carroll players on him as they try to knock him down. It's gloved down by Chapman. Up into the air, played up to Braun. Dylan Braun with it. Braun to the high slot. There's a shot. Tried short side. That one almost hit Baumert in the back. Baumert again. Oh, lost it there. Good move to break it up. Number 23, Ethan Chapman.
Nice keep in there by the ref.
Yeah, kind of a no-look play there from Phillips that allows that one to even happen.
Over to the far side. There's a shot by Schwartz, tipped up into the safety netting.
Good stick by Baldwin, able to track that play over, make his way over, gets the stick in the lane, and gets the redirect up out of play. Well done.
Face off over to the far side. Austin will go up against Lalonde. Will Lalonde. Pulled back by Leo. Shot towards the net is wide. Out to the point. There's a drive and a save made there by Van Antwerp. The shot coming from Roth. Off the wall, clears out the center. Here comes Hendrickson. Hendricks lost it there to Lalonde. Lalonde up to Lalonde. Patrick Lalonde with it now. Throws it down low around the wall, taken away by Austin. Roth with it. Tries to clear out of the zone, cannot. glove down by Overbay. Overbay trying to work through, cannot. This one into the feet of Schwartz, no idea where it is. As it's up to Feinfrock. Austin gets it inside the zone. He's met there by Michael Baldwin. Over to White. White turns it over to Feinfrock. They get it out of the zone. Amick with it. Circles back to Murphy. Murphy to Feinfrock. Turned over. There's a shot and wide by number 12, Pedersen. Glove down by Pedersen as it's picked up now by Murphy. Murphy coming down the far side into the zone. Shot into the glove of Van Antwerp, who hangs on.
Brandon, I'll just take a quick moment here. I took a look back at our roster pronunciation guides from last year that we got, and it is Finfrock, not Feinfrock.
Oh. So I was saying it right.
You were saying it right, correct.
I don't know why I just...
It was Finfrock, so we were right last year.
No, I was right earlier in the first game. I said Finfrock, and I don't know why I switched it. There's a glove saved there by Van Antwerp.
Seems like we got a lot of brothers this year too as well. Like a lot of the same names compared to like the past when we had like the Perry brothers, you know, like seems like we have a lot more relations on the ice this year.
Yeah, we've got 3 on Carroll alone. So
Meyer with it now, gets knocked down to the ice by Kraus. Genau gets over the line. He's hit into the wall by Murphy as the physicality's picking up here. That one hits one of the gloves of the players on the Leo bench.
Got some big boy hits being thrown right there. Genau took that one pretty good.
Delayed offside here by Carroll. They touch up. Here's Kraus to Cup with a shot. Save made there by Baumert. So 2:41 to go here. Face off in the near side. Face off one to Leo. As this one shot towards the net, saved there by Van Antwerp. Oh, loose there.
Yeah.
Now has it.
I'd have considered just covering that one.
Here's Cup, gets it inside the zone. There's a shot, save made, rebound cleared away by Leo. Here's Hendricks, over to Schwartz, onside play. Schwartz with a shot, toe save made there by Van Antwerp, rebound cleared away by Cup. Cup to Braun, the big three out there right now. Braun with a shot glove save made there by Baumert.
A nice find there on that pass, I think, from Genau. Leo was expecting it to go directly across, but it ends up being, almost directly across, but just slightly behind for Braun to skate right into it. That was a nice little pass there that kind of got the Leo defense moving towards the right side, but the play instead comes through the middle with Braun, and he just fires that wrister, which Baumert, as he does, able to handle it.
Cup was flying there on both ends, too, as well for Carroll.
Yeah, he did a great job following up his shot, going right towards the net. The rebound didn't come there for him, but that's the right idea. As I said in the first game, process over outcome, and eventually the outcomes will come.
Face off our side. 2:03 to go here in the first. Won by Carroll. There's a shot save made. Rebound to the side, near side. Finfrock plays it. Turned over. Here comes Carroll. Met there by Calhoun. As it's sent into the zone. Baldwin reverses to Phillips. Shearer lost it in the feet. Finfrock trying to settle it down, cannot. Here's Murphy. Murphy turns it over. Here's Broad. Lost it on the move. Calhoun picks it up. Calhoun up to number 34, Haynes. That one shot wide. Phillips gets a bump there from Finfrock. Calhoun tries to play it. He's knocked down by Shearer.
Haynes kind of getting his hands up a little bit, and there you go.
Yeah, there's the call.
Yep, late penalty.
I think they're going to get him for the cross check here on this near side, just right below us.
Yeah, I mean, he really kind of got the hands running up a little bit there on Shearer. And, cannot be doing those things. So first power of the game to the Chargers.
Yep.
See if they can break our scoreless tie here at 0-0.
Man, 1:08 left.
Yeah. Face off our side.
Uh-oh, got to get over there.
Pulled back by the Chargers. Baldwin. Fed over. Now it's Klein. Klein over to Baldwin. Baldwin sends down low for Cup. Cup over to the near side for Kraus. Kraus out to Klein. Klein with a shot. Glove save made there by Baumert.
Now, not to burst the high school hockey bubble, but isn't Baumert playing for the Spaceman Elite team as well?
He is. Brandon, I don't know if you have any insight you might want to share on that one.
Nope.
Any playing time yet?
Nope.
No, okay.
Not yet.
Gotcha.
Couple players do that, though.
Michael Scully being one of them.
Yeah. Aiden Byler's put up some good performances lately in the Premier team,
That's
too.
good. So is Davis. We'll mention
Yep,
that, of course,
Dylan
because
Davis
of
as well.
Leo.
There's a drive by Cup. Save made there by Baumert. Baldwin with it. Baldwin with a shot. Blocker save made by Palmer. 20 seconds to go here in the first. Out to the point. A.J. Baldwin with a shot. That one's wide. Tied up. Cup picks it up. Out to Klein. Klein with a shot off a shin pad of one of the Lions. Has a diving play. Cannot be cleared. And that will do it here. So after 15 minutes, we got nothing.
Scoreless.
So we'll take a break here. High school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House. Getting ready for period number 2.
What a first period. Outstanding stuff by both squads. Ready for period number 2, man.
Yeah, still no goals, though. We're still evened up at 0-0, but we've got 52 seconds remaining here on this big PP for Carroll.
53, yep, there's your 52 seconds. You just mentioned it. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Getting fired up.
There is Kraus in the back. Baldwin with it now. Over to the near side. Looks like it's Braun. Braun into the zone. Hits the brakes at the circle. There's a feed towards the middle. Knocked away by Balmer. Out to the point for Baldwin. Down low to Canal. Centers it. Pushed out of the way was Braun. Murphy with the push. Finfrog with it. Gets it settled, and he's able to get it out of the zone. Here comes Braun. Braun trying to work his way through. Easily met there.
I don't know what.
Penny on the shot there was Klein.
Don't know why we're doing that.
Here's Braun to Klein. Over to Baldwin. Baldwin to Klein. Over to Braun. Braun with a shot off the post.
Back to full.
Out to the point, and Austin's getting some pressure on Klein as Austin goes down. Played up ice. Here's Braun, tips it inside the zone. Murphy off the wall to himself. Goes off it again. This time it goes to Amick. Amick to the far side. He's met there by Braun. Braun trying to do something as he is caught up, and Braun grabs a hold of Amick's helmet and rips it off.
Yeah, Braun not very happy about whatever it was that he and Amick were involved in. Those two kind of had a couple of different times coming together throughout that last shift, and Braun had just kind of let the frustrations get to him and, got in a little wrestling match and pulled the helmet off.
So that one was just a stick lift by Amick to prevent him from making a pass or shot.
Mm-hmm. Probably more of some of the parts there.
I was going to give a compliment to Braun there on the pressure, but escalated into a penalty, and now Leo with a power play.
Right in the middle, that one is broken up and cleared down the ice by Carroll.
If he would have just taken an extra second, could have started skating that one up ice himself.
Here's Schwartz. Schwartz racing up the ice with speed. Schwartz takes it. There's a backhand feed looking for Austin. It's just ahead of him. Carteau in the corner. Tied up as he backhands it out of the zone. Played now by Reith. Reith picks it up now, and he will give it to Knoblau. Fed up to Schwartz. Schwartz into the zone. Circles back. There's a shot. Blocker save made by Van Antwerp. There's another chance. As redirected high up into the safety netting.
Yeah, Hendricks on the shot there, disrupted the play and fired it, but just couldn't find the twine.
.12:38 to go. And whistle there before puck drop. Looks like a new center for for Leo's going to need to be required. And it's going to be Finfrock. He wins it back, and it is taken away by Carroll. Here come the Chargers. Shearer chases down Amick. Bumped off there. Calhoun picks it up now for Leo. Amick with it. Feeds over to Murphy. Murphy up to Calhoun. Gets it to Finfrock. Onside play. Finfrock drops it off for Calhoun. There's a shot. Save made. Rebound to the short side. Still digging for it. Is picked up and gathered up by Calhoun. Calhoun off the wall to Finfrock. Out to Amick at the point. There's a wrist shot off the top of the glove of Van Antwerp. And it's cleared out to center. Murphy with it. Here is Finfrock. Into the zone now with 8 seconds to go here on the power play. Stops behind the net. Now takes it to the near side corner. Off the wall for Murphy. Murphy shot towards there. Delayed offside here for Leo. Carroll's back to full strength. And we are going to have play blown dead for the offside.
There you go. So taken care of there for the Chargers. No harm, no foul.
This game is being played very strategically.
It is. Not a whole lot of that transition play, up and down action, which is probably part of why Carroll hasn't really been able to get the offense really going, put any goals in the back of the net yet. That's kind of the area they thrive, and they haven't really been able to get out and run much so far in this one.
Face off one there by the Chargers. That one is tipped wide off a shot from the point. Reith ties up with Braun. Braun with it. Met there by Myers. Braun tries to circle back. He's pushed off the play. Sent down low. Here's a chance. Braun with a shot. Save made. Palmer rebound scores.
Yeah, the first shot there from Braun, you see that juicy rebound comes out, and Leo has to scramble back across to get in position. I think it's actually Reith that knocks this one down. I don't think it ever gets on net, and it just comes right over to Cup, and he's able to bury it. Right there, look at that. And unfortunately, Balmer, the desperation save trying to stop it from Braun, just can't recover to make a desperation stop against Cup, and the Chargers on the board first.
This one sent into the Leo zone off the faceoff. Murphy sent into the wall there by Cup. I believe he's the one who got the goal score.
Yep.
Kraus with it. Sent into the middle. Braun fans on it. Now Schwartz the other way. Schwartz over the blue line. Feeds it to Hendricks with a shot. Save made by Van Antwerp, who hangs on. Kraus and Braun the assists. As we're hearing it from Todd Mulholland.
Yup. So Braun another point on the board. That's 2.
Tied up on the faceoff, pulled through by Cup. Carroll shoots it inside the zone. And Balmer rims it around the wall. Finfrock. Oh, turned over to Lalonde. Loose at the side. That one's up in the air. Lands along the near side corner. And that one's worked out of the zone. That one.
Look out. Ouch.
Yeah, I could have just regrouped that one for Wolf, send it back to the defense, and kind of take a second there in the neutral zone instead of just shooting it right back in, which ends up hitting the referee anyways.
Jim's been getting a few marks this last couple weeks. He got hit by in the Viper Carroll game last week.
He has.
This one off the wall, sent around to the near side. That is Fiedler, who reverses to the far corner. Tied up now, far side, coming in to assist his Lips. Around the wall, there's that collision at the corner. Worked out to Lips. Off the wall, sending it back down low. I believe that's Serafini with it now. Nope, that's Chapman. And it's cleared out. I haven't seen Serafini today, I don't think.
No, I think you're right. Haven't seen him either.
Reith gets it out to Lips. Lips off the wall, and it's knocked away. Knoblau with it. Sends it inside the zone. This one's going to go for no ice. Carroll player touched it. Fiedler touched it before it went over the red line. And this one's worked out by Carroll. Wolf shoots it inside the zone. Giving chase is Patrick Lalonde. Taken away by Hendricks. Hendricks up for Schwartz. Knocked away. Hendricks gets it back. Nice little move there between Pedersen. And that one is sent inside the zone, around to the near side. Klein intercepts, got in front of it ahead of Schwartz. Here's Schwartz with a chance, save made, rebound, poking at it. And Van Antwerp has it. And now we got some more here.
Yeah, it looks like that'll be that. Brandon, now that you mentioned it, another player we haven't seen yet this season for Leo is Colin Robinson, one of their standout players from last season. So Leo making it work on offense, and they still aren't even really at full strength yet.
They show him as a game played.
Well, they shouldn't. He was scratched on the game sheet last week, and he wasn't out there. And he's not out there again tonight.
Huh. I didn't even know there was another Robinson on there.
Yeah, he was one of their better players last year.
Huh. My memory's failing me.
Well, and there's also so many of the Robinsons, they might just blend together.
Here's Murphy off the wall to Hendricks. Hendricks tries to send it to Schwartz. It's off his backhand, a little weird. So it goes behind the net. Hendricks gets it back to Austin. Austin's shot, save made, is in the crease, poked in by Hendricks!
Yeah, I will be honest, I did not have a great view of this one. But it looks like just a simple, jams it inside of the goal. It's kind of just there, and they, make it happen and get this one tied up.
Poke, poke, poke.
Play till the whistle.
Yep, and that one favors Hendricks. Gets on the stat sheet again. He had a goal last week.
He did.
Leo bench fired up over there, pumping it up. Love it.
Here's Calhoun. Oh, turned over. Krause the other way with a shot. Save made. Rebound wide of the net. Now out to Baldwin with a shot. That's tipped. Krause with it. Reverses off the wall. Austin with the assist. Haynes sends it inside the zone. No ice here. Haynes with it. Behind the net. Bumped off the play. Loose puck in the far corner. It's in the feet of Finfrock. Calhoun pokes it out. Picked up now Baldwin. Sent around by Phillips. Intercepted. Finfrock out to the point for Murphy with a wrist shot. Blocked in front. Loose, and it goes to the corner. Finfrock gives Ganao a push down to the ice as Murphy sends it back inside the Carroll zone. Baldwin with it. Clears out to center. Amick off the wall, turned over. Into the near side. This one's off the glass and cleared out. Delayed offsides here for the Chargers. Amick gets it now from Haynes. Now it's over to Murphy. And it's cleared down the ice, and it will take a bounce off the wall. Baldwin plays it.
No ice.
A.J. Baldwin met there by Meyer, and Braun is tied up by Lips. Takes a hop off the wall, sent inside the zone by Ganao. Amick with it. Turned over to White. White backhands it off the wall, sent around to the near side. Shearer picks it up now for Carroll. Gets it over to White, far side. Fiedler with it. Right over to Dylan Carteau. Carteau shoots it inside the zone, around the wall, over to the far side corner. Played in the feet of Shearer. And it goes behind the net to the near side. Knoblau over. Oh, there's Serafini.
There you go. You're getting mixy down here as well.
As here's Carteau with a shot. Missed it short side. Fiedler with it. Off the wall to Braun. Braun centers to White, and that one almost tipped through the 5-hole.
Oh.
Braun behind the net. Pressured by Amick. Carroll with momentum right now.
Yeah, really starting to get it going.
Out to the point. Fiedler with a wrist shot. Save made. It's up and in the air and cleared out. Fiedler plays it down the ice. Here's Knoblau. Shoots it down the ice, and it will be an icing.
So Carroll right back to business here after giving up that goal. He really kind of stepped on the gas here the last couple of minutes and are hunting to retake the lead here with the second goal.
Yep. Faceoff comes back down inside of the Leo zone. 5:34 to go here in the second period. Ataya pulled through, out to the point. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz with it. There's a heavy hit there by Michael Baldwin. That one rolls in the glove of Baumert, and he covers it.
Baldwin getting engaged here physically. He's a small fellow, but he does some damage there. I believe it was Hendricks that he got, right?
No, it was Schwartz, I believe.
Yeah, either way.
Showing the toughness.
Absolutely. Big tough guy.
Austin against Lalonde in the faceoff. It's pulled back by Lalonde. Here's Patrick Lalonde.
Oh.
Lost it. Reith gathers it for Leo. Reith into the zone. Hendricks out to Roth with a shot. That one's tipped in front. Save made there by Van Antwerp.
Hunter, it's early, but I mean, maybe as the season progresses, we might have to anoint Baldwin as a sheepdog.
Sheepdog. That was just going through my head, man. Love it. Love our sheepdogs here on Summit City Sports.
We need to make sure if there are any boys out from Whitley County, we make sure we anoint them as honorable sheepdogs either way.
That one is caught there by Van Antwerp. Face-off stays near side. 4:59 to go here in the second period, a 1-1 tie. Most recent goal by Hendricks. Amick with it. Around to the far side corner. Baldwin plays it now. Off the wall. And held in by Amick.
Ooh, Calhoun was looking for it there.
Haynes ties up near side. Calhoun comes away with it. Fed out to Amick at the point. Amick takes a shot. That one's easily knocked away by Baldwin.
Oh,
he's got one deep. Oh.
That one missed the mark and will be an icing.
Just a second late. Just a second late on realizing it.
Braun was looking for it too. He had his stick up and everything. He was like,
he was
feed
hungry.
me the puck.
He was hungry. He's like me. He's sitting up here, 9:52 at night, and he's hungry.
I'm right there with you, man. Taco Bell sounds good right now.
I was about to say, instead of Taco Bell, he wants the puck.
Face-off, far side, face-off circle. Tied up and pulled through by Carroll. Racing up the ice, into the zone with speed. It is Carteau. Carteau, cross-crease feed to Canal, far side. Canal with the wrist shot, in and out of the pad of Baumert. Here's Kraus. Kraus behind the net.
Oh.
Tries to stuff it short side. See, there's what I was talking about last week when I was talking about the reverse VH. Baumert was toe locked there, and you saw that little gap.
Can't be doing it.
You saw that gap there between the blocker and the post.
He almost had it there, did Mr. Cup.
Do we got any Michiganders here?
Not anymore,
Not
man.
anymore.
I mean,
Darcy was the only one.
Mr. Kosh has moved on to the next stage.
Gotcha. Looked like that was what I was intending to see there, but not sure of the skill level.
He could probably do it, just not that situation or from that location.
Gotcha.
Murphy to Hendricks. Hendricks up to Schwartz. Schwartz racing up the far side. There's a shot into the glove of Van Antwerp, who hangs on. .3:35 to go here in the second period. 1-1, still our score. Face-off controlled by Carroll. Here come the Chargers. Shearer lost it, taken away by Murphy. Murphy, little toe drag there on Braun, tried to create space, lost it. White off the wall. Schwartz with it now. Goes off the wall, around over to the far side for Amick. Shearer applies pressure, trying to take it away. Shearer sends Amick down to the ice.
Amick is really not a popular guy among Carroll players, apparently.
Here's White. Backhand feed, intercepted by Murphy.
That was questionable
And
from Braun.
Yep. It's going to be called.
Cannot be doing that.
Kneeing.
Yeah. That, be honest, perfectly good call. And right in front of us, wide open ice. Can't really get your way around that one.
And instead of the puck, I think Braun was hungry for a knee there.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, too.
But upset with himself.
So second power play here for the Lions. Would love to take the lead for them here, yeah? Late in the second period, if they could jump out in front, could be good news for Leo.
Yep. Face off, tied up, loose puck. And Ganell is the one that has it and shoots it down the ice. Calhoun with it. Calhoun right up the middle into the zone. Now cuts to the near side. Haynes with it. Haynes lost it and it's cleared by Carroll. Reith with it, far side. Up to Finfrock, touches it to Calhoun, lost it. Here's a shorthanded chance. It is Ganau. Ganau takes it behind the net. He's content with just going around the world.
Yeah, just eat some time up. Why not?
Reith with it. Stops behind the net. Reith up to Calhoun. Already a minute gone by here for the power play for Leo. Finfrock into the zone. Finfrock with a shot. Tried short side off the pad. Calhoun up to the near side. Haynes back to Calhoun. Out to the point for Knoblau. There's a shot through a bunch of traffic, is wide. And Klein sent down the ice here as Cup has it. And we have a penalty coming up.
Carroll, it just seems like they're getting a little bit frustrated here. Maybe the physicality coming from Leo is just starting to frustrate them. Those are kind of two essentially retaliatory adjacent penalties from Carroll, and now it's 27 seconds at 5-on-3. Late in the period.
And it's Klein going to the box. So, yeah, 5-on-3. Here is Murphy with a wrist shot blocked in front. Amick, high sticking was the call. Excuse me. Murphy with it. Sorry, my asthma is...
It happens, man. You were better at muting it last year, man. You were quick on the draw on muting
that one snuck up on me, though.
It happens.
There's a cross-crease feed and in and out of the stick of Austin. Sent down low. Picked up now. Here's Schwartz. Schwartz lost it. Here is Amick with a wrist shot, and it's wide. And it's cleared out. Here's shorthanded chance for Braun.
5-on-4.
Braun with it. There's a shot. Saved there by Bomber.
Out of the box, too. Wow.
Big play alert. Big save there from Big Save Bomber. Able to stand up to Braun. As we'll get a look at it here on our Traction Athletic Performance replay. And Braun takes a couple stick handles, but Bomber just shuts it right down. And Braun there really, he must have probably felt that back check coming. Couldn't really, take his time to make his dangles. Kind of had to just shoot it as well there. So good pressure coming back from, I think it might have been Amick.
There's a shot. Toe save made there by Bomber.
Big save by Big Bomber, the big fella. Tremendous stuff.
Murphy up to Calhoun. He's met there, but he's able to retain possession. Calhoun with 15 to go here. Feeds it around the wall over to the far side. Finfrock hits Ganau. That one hits a few shin pads and is cleared down the ice. Glove down by Amick, but with 1 second to go, that'll do it here. After 30 minutes of play, we are tied at 1. Leo still on the power play for 43 seconds. We'll take another break here as you're watching high school hockey here on SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started, She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
Here.
I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Jim Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, we are in our intermission here between Carroll and Leo in a 1-1 tie. Take a look back at our goals here. Courtesy of Traction Athletic Performance. First up for the Carroll Chargers. As they work it down low, the initial shot there looked like, as you talked about, was blocked. And it's just a mad scramble in front, and Finn Cup is able to find this one and put it in.
Yeah, Chargers take care of business there and able to find that rebound.
It would be 1-0 all the way through to the second period until Leo responds. And the Lions take it behind the net. Worked free by Hendricks. Fed out to Austin. The shot was a toe save. It laid there in the crease, and Hendricks is the one to find it and poke it in for the 1-1 tie.
Yeah, and that's big for Leo to make sure they come into this last 15 minutes all evened up. We'll see what they've got to offer.
And probably the save of the game so far. Shorthanded opportunity here for Carroll. Dylan Braun all alone. And it is Baumert who shuts the door.
Yeah, and that was huge for them as well. It just goes back to making sure that they keep this thing 1-1 and don't get behind the ball here.
Well, we'll take another break here as we are tied at 1. You're on Summit City Sports. You're watching high school hockey.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I decided if I was going to come to Indiana Tech, I was going to be a different kind of instructor. I was really going to focus on connecting with students, teaching the students the theory that they needed and also the practical applications.
Very practically, what that looks like is smaller class sizes. So my class sizes are the 8 to 10 up to maybe 20. And that's backed up with we have 18 hours of office hours every week. I'm sitting in my office waiting for students to come in to talk about anything. It doesn't just have to be with the classroom.
In the College of Engineering, we have ABET accreditation for mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and biomedical engineering. ABET is the top accrediting board for engineering in the United States and probably in the world.
Another thing that is a very different approach at Indiana Tech, I think, that some other universities, is we try and make sure they have a lot of lab experience in the engineering department. All engineering programs are going to have laboratory courses, but in our laboratory courses we try to get them not just exposure to measurements and exposure to some of the devices that you'll be used, but I like to actually assign projects that are, realistic projects.
Those projects, this project-based learning, helps students to work together in a group and be hands-on with their the material or the product that they're creating. Engineering students at Indiana Tech to me, stand out because I know that they've had a lot of experiences working in groups, working on projects, doing lab experiments to help them understand the material, and I think that prepares them well for industry.
First thing I'll tell a high school student is study, study, study. Get all the math you can possibly get. I honestly believe that the critical thinking skills you learn in math courses will help you with engineering courses.
The type of knowledge base that students should have coming in, they need to be problem solvers and critical thinkers. Those two things are really the essence of engineering. Regardless of flavor, they're going to need to figure out, there's a problem here, how do I solve it? And they need to think critically about that. They need to observe, listen to people, and then kick in those problem-solving skills to solve the problem.
Part of the growth of Indiana Tech has involved an increasing number of international students. So I think if we can expose students to different ideas, different cultures, again, it makes them that much more competitive in the marketplace.
In the Fort Wayne area, we have lots of large companies, BAE Systems, Fort Wayne Metals, General Motors, Raytheon, Harris Corporation, and the list goes on. We have a lot of employers that want our engineering students.
Indiana Tech, I think, continues to serve students even beyond their graduation. We really strive to keep in touch with our alumni on a personal level just to see how they're doing, but then also they want to give back to the university because of the experiences they've had here, so they want to provide opportunities for other students here as well.
Timmy.
Waffle breakfast sandwiches are dropping at Tim's. Our sweet, fluffy maple waffles, packed with a fresh cracked egg, savory sausage, or sizzling bacon, and melty, gooey cheese. The Maple Waffle Breakfast Sandwich, made to make your day. It's time for Tim's.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House, we get set for our final 15 minutes of play here. Leo still on the power play. A carryover time from the second period.
Yeah, I'm absolutely fired up for this last 15 minutes. It should be quite the race to the finish. 1-1 our score. This one for first place in the standings, gentlemen. First place in the standings. Will it be for first place in the power rankings in a week's time, though? That's the real question.
Face-off won by Ganao to start things off here. Here is Amick. Sends it around the wall. He gives chase to his own dump in, but it is cleared by Carroll. Baumert leaves it for Murphy. 20 seconds to go here on the power play for the Lions. And it is going to be Schwartz. Schwartz up to Hendricks. Met there by Ganao. Hendricks gets it back. Poked away by Braun. And it's sent down low by Murphy. Ganao plays it around the wall off the far side. And it is back into the Carroll end. Delayed offside. Penalty is over. Carroll back to full strength. Here's Carteau. Turned over at center ice. He's met there by Hendricks. Over to the near side. Murphy with it. Goes off the wall. Down the ice. Played by Carteau. Up to Cup. And it is taken away for a brief moment. And Ganao sends it inside the zone. Baumert plays it now for Murphy. Murphy coming down the middle, now to the near side for Finfrock, poked away by Baldwin. Calhoun to Finfrock. Over to the far side. Inside the zone is Haynes. Sends it down low for Finfrock. Baldwin reverses to the far corner. Calhoun goes out to the point. There's Knaublauer's shot blocked in front. Reed comes down to play it to the corner. Finfrock back out to Reed. It is backhanded back down low as it was off his stick pretty hard. Oh. Here is Cup. Cup feeds up to Kraus. Kraus over the line on the attack. Kraus with the toe drag. Good defense there by Canala. Centers it, loose in the crease, and gathered up now by Calhoun. Calhoun with it, coming down the far side. Oh, missed Haynes right through his feet. Did not see it. Here's turnover. Calhoun with the turnover. There's a shot wide. Amick keeps it in. Down to Haynes. Missed it as Baldwin gives him a bump. This one's off the wall and cleared to neutral. This one goes down. Amick's going to get there in time. No ice.
Oh,
as Haynes and White collide there.
Kind of surprised they didn't call him there, but I guess the puck never really got over there. So.
No, it looks like an accidental contact on that one. Here's Carteau. This one out to Fiedler, shot wide of the net. I had to look at my clock. We haven't had a whistle yet.
That's good. That's good.
Down to 12 minutes to go here.
Jinx Porter.
Here is Murphy. Bumped into the wall there. Shearer, it looks like. Yes, that's Shearer tied up with Ganau, Lips, Murphy, and Serafini. Around the wall over to the far near side corner. And it's gathered up here. Ganau, a shot into the glove of Bomber, who hangs on. First whistle of the period. Played almost 4 minutes, just straight.
Sign me up for that, baby. Good flow to it. Let's see if we can get right back into that.
And we'll see if somebody gets on the board. So we're tied at 1.
Someone's going to have to get on the board here at some point.
One apiece.
We need a winner. This ain't football, baby. We don't have ties.
Do we? I guess not. I always thought the shootout, if we got to a certain point, did, but guess not. Either way, that one cleared away from the crease. Klein, shot wide. Here's Lalonde. There's a shot. That one's blocked. There's another chance, and it's stopped again. Around to the far side, out to the point. Here's Klein with a chance. That one is blocked in front. Klein again at the point. Another wrist shot. Blocked again. There's another chance. Save made by Balmer. Rebound to the corner. Leo on their heels right now.
Chargers are flying, man.
Bzz. They're buzzing.
This one cleared off the wall and goes down for an icing.
Balmer holding his line between the pipes there. Carroll with a lot of great opportunities.
See if they can find one through to the back of the net, though. That's going to be the key. The go-ahead goal here in the third period could be the difference maker. Could be the GWG when it's all said and done.
Pulled through on the face-off by Lips. Around to the far side. Off the wall there. Trying to clear was Crawford. Crawford gets it back. Baldwin keeps it in. Shot towards net. Glove down. Oh, bad bounce. Save made by Baumert. Murphy tried to glove it down, and it dropped right behind him. Here's a feed and a save made there. Shot coming from Krause in the low slot.
Uh-oh.
And now here's a chance the other way, but Phillips gets there. As Crawford, and Baldwin were in a foot race there. Phillips gets it inside the zone. Bomber comes way out to play it. Gets it to number 23 for Leo. That is Chapman. Amick with it. That one's up into the safety netting.
Chapman, one of the brothers on split teams.
Face off in the near side. 9:49 to go here in the third. And it's won by the Chargers. Here's Cup. Cup with it. Feeds over to the near side for Carteau. Carteau sends it down low. There it'll be played by Cup. Now Braun takes it away. Fed through the crease. Nobody there. Fiedler back down low. As I mentioned, Carroll. Well, that's Hunter's suggestion. They're just flying right now. Leo on their heels.
Yeah, really are.
This one around to the far side. Haynes gets it out of the zone. Fiedler with it, gets it inside, back again. Behind the net, Roth plays it. There's a hit there, as it is played now by Braun. Braun tripped up on the play, got Calhoun.
That is brutal.
That one's touched up.
Not what the Lions needed there.
No, not what they were looking for,
tough.
not at all. But the good news for them is that Carroll, some of these top players might need to take a quick breather, but we'll see. I mean, either way, Carroll on offense, you can really just load up just about any three of their forwards, and you're in a pretty good spot, and it looks like Braun is going to stay out there anyways. So second opportunity of the game for the Chargers. And it is a big one.
Out to the point. Here's Klein with a wrist shot. Glove save made by Baumert.
Yeah, I think it now might have gotten the tip on that, actually. Sounded like you might have gotten the old twig on it. Obviously, Baumert either way, though. Able to make the stop.
Face-off won by Leo. Clearing attempt failed. Baldwin with it. Shot. Another glove save made by Baumert.
Just putting it right to the glove of Baumert. Shot.
Definitely some quick shots here from Carroll. Maybe trying to wear Baumert down. And it's a tie up. Pulled through. Here's Baldwin over to Klein.
Oh, that
it's
is
out of
tough.
the zone.
That's unfortunate.
Here is Braun. Braun with it. Back over the line onside. There's a shot. Save made up into the air. It goes to the corner. Here is Ganau. Wide of the net. Baldwin far side. That one's blocked. There's a short side try. That is stopped. Here is a one-time drive. Klein blocker save made. Baldwin a shot. That one's tipped wide by Kraus up into the safety netting.
So far, so good for the Lions. Killed off the first 52 seconds here, and Carroll without any real dangerous scoring chances from the slot. So you'll take that at this point if you're the Lions.
Baumert is seeing a lot of shots, though, here on this power play for the Chargers.
So, face off our side. Baldwin at the far point keeps it in. Down low, off the skate of Cup. It goes off the wall and cleared down the ice. Klein picks it up behind the net. Klein leaves it for Cup. Cup takes a look. He skates around to the far side. He's over the line on the attack. Cup behind the net. Lost balance there, but he stays up. And he gets it to Klein with a shot that's tipped in front. Here's another try through the flag. Scores!
I think that's Colson White with the go-ahead goal for the Chargers. And I believe it comes on the PP.
Yep, another power play goal.
That's a big goal alert right there for the Chargers. Number 5.
Oh, a power play goal, not another.
Well, I thought you were referring to the 5 power play goals we had in the opening game tonight.
Well, 7:24. Carroll gets one on the power play. It's Colson White. Tie up far corner, or far boards. Here comes Leo looking to respond. Rolls towards the net. Kept in play. It's in the feet right there as it is picked up now by Carteau. Turned over. Here's Austin with it. Austin, hands on it though. Schwartz gets it down low. Hendricks gives chase to Carteau. Tied up there. Another turnover here. As Austin reverses off the wall, now Carteau plays it to Cup. Cup reverses to the far side now. Schwartz gets over there but cannot make a play there. Cup with it. Into the zone. Feeds it across crease, and that one's sticked away by Baumert. Far side corner with it now, Braun. Taken away, that is Austin. Stick lifted there, Ganau a chance. That one's loose in front, poke to the corner. And along the boards, it is going to be played. Ganau over to the far side for Cup. Shot save made, in and out of the glove. Reith gives chase. And that one is held by Baumert.
Yeah, and Bomber didn't really like that jab that came in from Braun right when the whistle blew. Gave him a little shovey shove, but that was all she wrote.
Down to 5:48. Feels like this period just started. We're already.
I know, it's flying.
Of the way done.
It's flying. I'm loving this. There's been great flow to this period.
Wouldn't be shocked if the physicality picks up a little bit here between these two squads.
Nope, something at center ice here, holding it up. And now we're good. Face-off won by Leo. Up to Serafini, tips it out of the zone. No, held in by Wolf. Rolls towards the net, Bomber will cover. Thing is, it seems like this whole period, as the majority has been down in the Leo end.
Oh, it's almost been all down in the Leo
down
end.
here to the Carroll end of the ice, it still looks like the Zamboni just got done with it, really.
Yeah, I mean, almost all the play has been down at this end. Carroll has been absolutely rolling this period. They really utilized that intermission to get the offense charged up.
Here's Lalonde. Gets up to Serafini. Serafini racing for it with Baldwin. Those two go to the corner. Serafini lost his edge. As it's now cleared out to Patrick Lalonde. Missed the mark. Murphy tips it up into the safety netting. So face-off will stay outside of the Leo zone. It'll be near side. As Pedersen goes in against Calhoun. Pedersen wins it to Kraus, who shoots it inside of the Leo zone. Bombered around. Well, they left it for Roth, who shot it around the wall. Giving chase to the near corners. Vince Rock. Fed up to Calhoun. Calhoun with Haynes. Haynes gets it. Haynes to Calhoun through the feet. As Finfrock and Phillips head into the wall. Onside play. Baldwin is there and clears it down the ice. Reith plays it. Reith being pressured by Overbay. This one's poked out of the zone. Sent down to the ice was Calhoun. Shot back inside the Leo zone, and we have an icing.
We do. We do, with 4:25 still to go here. Leo, though, starting to show a little bit of pushback here. With this offensive zone draw, they got it down the ice here, and we'll see if they can put in a challenge on Van Antwerp here in the closing stages of this one.
Face-off one back by Ganal. Flying off the wall. Cup missed it. Goes out to the point for Amick. Amick tries to send it back down low. It's taken away. Here's Ganal. Looking for Braun. Hits him in the skate. Hendricks gloves it down. Gets it over the line. Hendricks. Nice toe drag there around Braun. And what a shot! And it's blocked accidentally by Austin.
Uh-oh. Danger. Danger.
Here's Braun turning on the Jets. Braun with a shot. Stick save made by Baumert. He's 2 for 2.
Almost sounded like that one went off the iron as well.
There's a shot. Toe save made there by Baumert. And now Leo coming the other way.
Oh, that's
Hendricks
unfortunate.
Tips it into the zone. Played along the near side. And Cup has it. And Braun's looking for number 3.
Oh, no.
Braun down. Did he have it? Braun has it. Or Baumert has it.
Yeah, well, we got a penalty coming here anyways on Leo, which is probably part of why. I mean, he got slashed. I mean, that's not trying to take away credit from Baumert, but I mean, that's certainly
for falling down, he still
played
gets
a part. I'm honestly kind of surprised that there wasn't a penalty shot given on that. Either way, though, I mean, for Leo, that's one you kind of have to take, right? I mean, if you don't take that one and Braun scores, that's probably game.
Especially with Baumert falling down there.
Yeah, exactly. Now, so at least they get to try and kill off this penalty, but Austin Amick is the one in the box, and he's another one of their big studs there on the back end. One of the players that's really been rattling the feathers of the Chargers this evening.
Fed over to the near side. Here's Klein. Braun down low. Oh, missed now. Out to Baldwin. Here's Klein. That is broken up. Here is Braun. Out to Klein. Klein with a slap shot into the glove of Baumert.
Yeah, just not a very dangerous play there. Just not the best shot selection. I mean, shoots it in the glove of Baumert. There's not really any traffic in front. I mean, doesn't put the shot on the ice either. So probably could have worked that one a little bit more for a better shot, but I digress.
Defensive change here for Leo, a tie up. And it's worked free by the Lions, and they flip it down the ice. Van Antwerp leaves it here for Baldwin. Baldwin up to Kraus. Kraus over to the far side for Ganau. Ganau drops it for Braun. Braun, here's a move, a shot, missed it short side, high and wide. Klein picks it up now as he sends it up ice to Braun. Braun with speed. Into the zone. Braun with a toe drag, and he's met there by Reith. Braun trying to work it free. Hits the brakes, tries to reverse back to where he just came from, and it is held in by Klein. Now with it. Fed out to Klein. Klein with a shot. Save made. Baumert. And this has been a very good game.
It's been a pretty solid game. Would have gone for a couple more goals, but that's okay. At least it keeps it moving a little bit, and it's been a close game, as expected. I mean, honestly, I was kind of talking myself into this one being a 2 or 3 goal game in the hours leading up to it tonight, but they've shown me that it was going to be, in fact, that 1 goal game.
There's a shot save made. Loose. Baumert has it.
Down to the last 25 here of this power play for the Chargers.
Yeah.
But the good news for Leo is you kill this thing off. It's about time to get Mr. Baumert out of the net for that extra attacker.
We'll have 1 minute and 33 seconds. Try and do something on full strength.
Over to the far side. It is Carteau. Lost it at his feet. Able to pick it back up. Oh, stolen by Murphy, and that one's cleared out by Serafini.
It's largely going to do it for this power play. Really one more chance to make it up the ice for Carroll.
Round over the far corner. Cup has it. Met there by Meyer. Back to even strength now. Schwartz knocks it down.
They're just waiting to call Baumert when they get the puck back. He's already starting to gear himself towards the bench.
Shearer over to the far side. Phillips, turn it over. Roth with a shot in and out of the glove of Van Antwerp.
Gosh, they just can't settle possession down, so they can't get Baumert out. That's going to be icing, so that'll do the trick for them, and we'll see. They probably are going to take their time out here if I had to guess. Maybe they'll give it a little bit longer, wait for another whistle, but I'd personally just take it now.
Yeah, they're going to call it.
There you go.
Yeah, because you might not get another whistle. So they'll take a timeout, and so will we on Summit City Sports High School Hockey.
Sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Back here at the Sport One Parkview Ice House as we get set here for 1:09. 6-on-5, empty net here for Leo.
It's electric!
Face-off won by the Chargers. Michael Baldwin.
Right into the bucket.
Yeah, hit Austin. Braun shoots for the net, and it goes for an icing.
just wide. And, of course, that's the thing. With the auto icing, you can send it down there, but no one even has to really chase it if it's off the mark.
So far side face-off circle. Calhoun in there once again against Ganau. Face-off won by Ganau. Klein can't clear, held in by Schwartz. Off the wall to Murphy. There's a shot, blocked in front by Ganau. Austin with it, around to the far side, out to the point. Murphy towards the net, into the glove of Van Antwerp, who hangs on.
Slowly but surely working our way down here.
48
now, 44, excuse me, and we're already playing this song, which is probably should be waiting another 44 and a half seconds before playing All I Do Is Win, but hey.
Face off, here's Ganau. He's shooting for it, and it's going to go wide, and there's the auto ice.
I'm surprised they're not trying to be a little more soft with it. That way, if you miss, it's less likely to be icing, and even if it is, it takes more time to get there. So, I mean, they're not firing it down there, but I would rather just almost play it softly and try and land it at the top of the circles on the other side. But
Rouse going for it. Scores!
There you go. It doesn't matter when you just do that.
So that one's going to seal this one up with the bow.
Yeah, so Leo put a good run in it, but just like the Vipers in our first game, looks like in all likelihood they're going to come up just a little bit short on the comeback. So Carroll, 2 goals here in this third period is more than likely going to seal the deal for him here.
Milan shoots it back inside the zone. Baumert plays it around to the far side. And it is gathered up here. AMA tries to clear, glove down by Will Alon. There's a hit there with 13 seconds to go. Finfrock gets inside the zone. There's a shot, missed it wide. Calhoun missed it there. As 2 players collide. And Lalonde will just shoot it down the ice. And that will do it.
Revenge win for the Chargers.
They do. You know what? They wish they got the trophy, but you know what? They come out here and they win the first rematch between the 2 this season, and we'll see how the rest of these matches unfold. These teams still play each other 4 more times this season at a minimum. So these 2 teams are going to get very familiar with each other. We're going to get very familiar with watching this one. This is just round 1. We'll see who's the last one standing here come February.
Yep, so with that, it is a 3-1 victory for the Carroll Chargers. We thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.